While his reign was mostly peaceful and stable at first, Domitian was also known for being fearful and paranoid. Conspiracy theories consumed him, and some of them were true. One of his major mistakes, however, was severely curtailing the Senate and expelling those members he deemed unworthy. He even executed officials who opposed his policies and confiscated their property. Senatorial historians, including Pliny the Younger, described him as cruel and paranoid. His cruelty could be seen through his development of new methods of torture and his harassment of both philosophers and Jews. He even had Vestal virgins executed or buried alive on charges of immorality and impregnated his own niece. In a strange twist, Domitian insisted his niece have an abortion, and then, when she died as a result, he deified her. Domitian was eventually assassinated, a conspiracy that was carried out by some of the people closest to him, including family and servants who were fearful for their lives. Nero is perhaps the best known of the worst emperors, having allowed his wife and mother to rule for him and then stepping out from their shadows and ultimately having them and others murdered. But his transgressions go far beyond just that. He was accused of sexual perversions and the murder of many Roman citizens. Nero also confiscated senators' property and severely taxed the people so that he could build the Domus Aurea. During Nero's reign, Rome burned for 9 days, the cause of which was fiercely debated. Some said that Nero used the fire to clear space for a palace expansion. The fire destroyed 3 of Rome's 14 districts and severely damaged 7 others. He blamed the Christians and had many of them executed for Rome's burning. He announced futile projects that didn't address the current state of his homeland. He neglected to address issues that faced him, and the Praetorian Guard declared Nero as an enemy of the people. He attempted to flee but knew he wasn't likely to succeed. As such, Nero committed suicide. Commodus was, according to most historians, a debauched and corrupt megalomaniac who viewed himself as a reincarnated Greek god, Hercules to be exact. However, Commodus was said to be lazy, leading a life of idle debauchery. He surrendered control of the palace to his freedmen and Praetorian prefects, who then, in turn, sold imperial favors. He devalued the Roman currency, instituting the largest drop in value since Nero's rule. Commodus disgraced his regal status by performing like an enslaved person in the arena, fighting hundreds of exotic animals and horrifying the populace. It was in fact this exact act that led to his demise. His mistress Marcia attempted to poison him. When the poison failed, Commodus' fitness coach Narcissus choked him to death the day before. Elagabalus' besetting sin was not as murderous as the others, but rather simply acting in a manner ill-befitting an emperor. Elagabalus instead behaved as a high priest of an exotic and alien god. Some report that he worked as a prostitute, set up a brothel in the palace, and may have sought to become the first transsexual, stopping just short of self-castration in his pursuit of alien religion. Some sources suggest Elagabalus married a male athlete from Smyrna. He imprisoned, exiled, or executed those who criticized him. Elagabalus was assassinated in 222 CE. He is known for his feats of waste and carnage that exceeded even that of Nero, his infamous nephew. He opened a brothel in the palace, raped whomever he wished, and then reported her performance to her husband, committed incest, and killed for greed. In addition to all that, he thought he should be treated as a god. Among the people Caligula is alleged to have murdered or had murdered were his father, cousin, adopted son, grandmother, father-in-law, not to mention a large number of unrelated elites and citizens. Thanks to his life of excess, Caligula earned himself many enemies, which led him to be the first Roman emperor to be assassinated. The assassination was part of a conspiracy formed between the Senate, Equestrian Order, and the Praetorian Guard.